we're back with another little tutorial guide, just talking through one of the challenges in Crab Champions, this time the Holdout Champion challenge, which I believe is 50 waves without taking damage. That's how Holdout works. If you did damage at all, it resets. So we're gonna try it out just like we did with the Arcade Champion tutorial, the last one. We're gonna do Holdout Champion. I'm also going to start with the Lightning Scepter again. This amount of movement, I believe, should help avoid damage. I'm also going to further give myself help with the freaking grapple hook and the katana. We do not want to be sitting here running around on the ground trying to rely purely on the dodging and everything. This isn't the fastest, but you start slowing down, you can get a little bit of speed, you can dash a little bit. I think it'll work. We will see. I will say this is a slightly different map than I remember. I really hope these guys don't just smack me, though. I'm gonna get hit by a starfish. Am I not? I just immediately get smacked. I don't know if enemies have that, like, 1 health in this mode or not. Okay. We got it. Just take damage immediately. Oh, if I just went right into that like a dingle. Oh! What? Ah! Oh my god. I just stepped on Chai's tail. I'm sorry. Move. He just sitting right behind me. Oh my gosh, so much just happened. I feel bad. I also just ran right into a poison skull. God. Ah, focus. Yeah, why was he standing right behind me? Did you see him come in? Ladies and gentlemen, did he just like rocking? He'll be fine, but move the fuck out of the way, dummy. All right, this weapon's a little bit weak, but it's not at the same time. I need to use the movement more effectively. I think having dinguses like poison skulls is gonna be the death of me. But then, like, I can kind of see how I'm able to get people with the movement. Oh no, they do lead the target pretty well though. Typically. No, I was jumping. I'm afraid to stand. I have to, because I'm like moving around. See, this is definitely the harder one. I knew this going into these recordings that Arcade's pretty easy these days. And Holdout is the real one. It really is about like, oh, big guy, go get him immediately. Right? Like crazy shit like that. And then, yeah, there is a little bit of a nervousness. Especially like that. I really thought I had my guys. I do wish there was a little bit more life span on the projectiles here. I should have died there. A lot of times the waves, it's like you kill like approximately half and then it just goes away and like moves on to the next wave. But there is stuff with like they just kind of will keep spawning. So if you leave strong enemies alive for too long, they will just kind of overwhelm you. And then if you try too hard to, yeah, like we've got a boss. There we go. If I get hammered, I'm gonna poop and piss. It's like we're at 20 and it like feels pretty good, but so hard to know. Like that. Damn. 21's not bad. I do think maybe sitting like this. I'm just moving a little bit too slow. So what is another good option? They don't have 1 health, but they do have very little health. I like the idea of using elements in these challenges because you can start to get some damage where you otherwise would be not getting damage, right? You're just leaving elemental pools. So maybe Electro Globe and Flamethrower. It's going to be a little tough. We'll see. We'll see. I still like the Katana movement, but honestly, the Hammer movement might be the better overall choice, especially if I do not have the grapple anymore. So let's see if we can get a little bit more luck here. Like that kind of little situation right there is pretty cool, I think. But I know that there's, you know, anti-camping exists. Or does it? Can I just sit up here? I don't want to be too crazy. Like how long until they come on up? Is there any amount of time? This might be... Oh, yeah, there it is. Might have been a ballsy one. Oh, my geez Louise! Ah! Oh, that was something right there, brother man. Elite landmine butt right there. Yeah, like do the little poison schmunguses. Like there's a area of poison. Oh! Oh, I thought for sure Mr. Hammer Boy was getting me. We're at 23. My high score is 65. You see that? You see that in the top? Your boy got this done at some point. Ah! Get him. John. Firecrab might be resistant. Oh my god, I'm playing with fire. I'm gonna get burned. I'm getting a little bit nervous. This is really a test of perfection. I think 300 for the challenge might be a bit much. Ooh, that came on up to the top. Bit cringy. Bit cringy. Oh, see? You use the movement to your advantage. If you can. Up to 30 up here. Bit of a mistake here, potentially, but we will see. Not being up top. It's gonna get dicey. $33. This is the best we've done today. But is it enough to get the job done? And if it is, I don't know if it's because of skill or luck. I'm kind of abusing the camping up top here, but, you know, the game... I'm just doing what the game is allowing me. Is this an honorable way to get this challenge? No. I'm not exactly proving my skill at parrying everything, right? I think the good players are able to get this done with the use of perfect parries at all times. And that ain't me, unfortunately. But I can tell you, oh my geez Louise. If I could just get fire areas on the ground here. Thought for sure that was it. Oh. See, when you sit in their view for a little bit too long, you get a little nervioso. Oh, see this guy. This guy wants to hang out. Wow. Is he starting to freak out? I think he is. TheeFURNAS absolutely losing his cool because he is 1 away, 2 away. Up, up, and away. I think that might be it right there. Right there. Boom, 50. Oh, do I have to survive 50 and get to 51? Either way, I did not realize that the schmungle was so abusable up here. I mean, this is definitely the strat. And I don't know if this is going to get patched out. Like, typically, I would just, I don't know, I would expect anti-camping. Right? I mean, how is anti-camping not kicking in? So that would have been... No, I just immediately get shafted. Hey, we got it done. So, I mean, look, that's not exactly a great strategy. Clearly it works, but you're probably looking for some actual tips and tricks on being good at the game. So let's try a little bit of a different weapon. I like the crossbow a lot. You can hit a few of everyone. You can actually smack single targets. I think you're going to be doing yourself a disservice if you're not rocking Electro Globe. I really do. I think it's just so strong with the low health of these enemies in all of these side modes. Getting that electricity is just so nice. Obviously, laser beam is a similar damage over time, but electricity can spread. And that's where I think the advantage is. And that's where I think the advantage is. Ice Blast could be nice too. Obviously, Airstrike is just too slow. Movement here with the grapple is another option. I will go back to Katana, I think, because we're not going to be just sitting up top. Let's see if we can get it done with this. Right, I can just kind of go right here. Boink, 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 boink. No ranged enemies yet, so I can chill. Getting some dinguses. Skulls, really? I mean, it's going to be the ranged enemies. These flippers. I'll definitely use the launch pad. I think that's... You can't ignore that that is a huge benefit of movement. And it's going to be some Twitch shooter action. And reminder that a lot of it's not like the projectiles just go away when the enemy is dead. Oh, I thought maybe there's a little bit of splash damage there. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. 15. I do think the really tough part is when you get bosses. Because, like, obviously, up here, it's easy. Like, there's the poison grub. He ain't hit me. But when you're actually playing legitimately, it's way more stressful. And I just lost. Why did I... Ah, I thought I had hammer. I zoomed forward like an idiot. Ah, we gotta restart that one, right? Or do we change yet again? That's a failure. Cluster launcher might actually be nice AoE. Smack everyone. Then you gotta do that. They did that, and then you got this thing right there. Maybe we do laser beam as well, and then we do that, and then we get back in there. Let's do the bada. Hiya! I will say one of the big disadvantages of some weapons off rip is just the slowest goddamn reloads of all time. And if I spend too much time thinking about the starfish, dude, attack! Where are you going, buddy? This might be a bad choice. Oh my goodness. I'm playing with fire. And I'm gonna get burned. Now, do we do the Camperooski method? Oh! Don't do it. Stop it. Get some help. I almost want to say you can ignore most enemies. Obviously, don't get hit by a regular crab, you know, if you can help it. But that's typically not what ends your runs on these. It's the random fire crab projectile. It's the goddamn ant projectiles. A lot of these are hard to see, too. And the lightning projectiles are just speedy and they bounce. So that one gets you a lot. That was a little bit ballsy. Okay. All right. Be done. We'll abuse this a little bit and then we'll get off. Oh, no, that's an elite poison grub. But now I'm going this way. Yep. See, you gotta look at the whole field and be better. No. Wait a minute. It's all right. Do we try rocket? I feel like rocket is very slow. I honestly feel like lasers are going to provide us with a nice damage. If I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go the other one. Do we think that there's an ideal position to sit? It would have not been that, that's for sure. I died. Yep. God damn it, man. That's stupid. Get me back in there. You do need decent aim for this bad boy. If you can kill projectile enemies before the projectiles even happen, well, let me tell you, that's right there. That's great. That's great. That's great. See how great this is? That's pretty great. Oh, yep. These guys, great. Oh, I did not. Oh, the double reload. Oh. We are holding our breath. The music has not came back. What are we doing? I am the best. Oh, for sure thought I was Dunzo Denunzo like my boy Donzo Denonzo. Letting some of these bunguses just stay alive. Bad strategic decision on my part. No! What? I thought for sure that guy was not hitting me. What if we do the same thing but it's minigun? What if we do the same thing but it's orb launcher? What if we do the same thing but it's blade launcher? Blade launcher is pretty good. Let's do it. Oinkle. I say blade launcher is good, but it's good in runs where you get efficiency and big mag. Or just efficiency, I guess. Oh yeah, my downtime is pretty massive. You know what else is massive? A little taper fade. Dude, I can't believe how big that meme is. Unironically though, he just keeps it, never dies. He won't let it die. Ninja, my man. Tyler, Blevins. If I, you know, we're pretty close, so I call you Tyler. Let it die, Buster. I got 0 hit markers with that. Pretty good. Hey, it's a fire crab. Fire skull. That's a crab. Not sure if you know this. Fuck you. That's what they're saying. Fuck you. Don't do it. Anytime I can start getting close to 15, 20, it just goes crazy. The thing with the blade is you really only got to hit each enemy a couple times. I mean, look at that. That was like 2 hits for a, is it a boss or elite? Oh! Moving and grooving. There are a lot of projectiles. It is tough. It really is a game of, like, just pressure and patience. And being able to keep track of all the projectiles. I mean, that's always a thing in this game, but with literally you're at 1 health. Good luck. It gets intense. I am pretty confident that almost any weapon can win if you camp up here. It seems like they really don't have a good anti-camping built in. Not that I'm complaining, but that is reality of the situation. Typically when you say reality of the situation, it's like a really bad thing. But I'm saying it in I can camp up top in a video game. Oh, the barrel skull got me. I kind of want to prove that I can do this without the camping, but I don't know if I have the skill. But at the end of the day, if the camping works, the camping works. And if you're just achievement hunting and you need that, then get it done with the camping. You know, it's kind of like the flawless challenges. Like, just save scum. You can save scum. You'll be fine. I know that sniper is probably the worst weapon for this mode. Auto rifle might be nice. Dual shotguns might actually not be too bad. It's a small map. It's a small map. I think I'm going to go back to hammer. Or do I just, like, look to the center and go in and then keep circling? And do I have to circle the whole time? Okay, that's an interesting thing I'm learning here, as I've proven a lot just now, is it's pretty much just boom, that, dead. Anyone dead. So that, you know, there's a lot of potential here with this weapon. Now, the distance, the range, will always be a struggle point. But if you can keep it not too bad. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to get blasted in the face by a punky. He'll be done. Here we go. Oh! Oh, that would have pissed me off. Dude, this does get pretty intense, I will say. I'll say it. I'll be the brave one to say it. This game mode gets intense. Like camping. We're up to 23. I think the hardest part is you get like 3 or 4 bosses at once, not getting hit. Taking them out. Like that. Very efficient, you know, murder eliminations. I don't know. Not having that reload there definitely hurt me. Just come in from that angle. There's something to be said about the launch pad. I kind of have a little bit of a groove here. I can do that, and then when I land, I can go, yeah, hiya. I was gonna say, I'm running into a wall. See, that's the hard part. You want the columns there for some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Cover? Cover? You like the cover, but at the same time, you run into it. It gets very goofy. I think this is a good option, though. If you have the movement, a great option. Honestly, I bet the dual pistols are a great option, too. I bet they're a good option. And even the marksman. Marksman, because it'll just triple shot everyone. Kind of similar to a shotgun. I missed the scope on this thing. I'll say it. It was better scoped. But that felt nice. I watched it happen. I thought I said I think I can do this. In my head I said, oh, that's not gonna hit me, right? I'll just jump. I'll just jump. Famous last words. We might just call it here. Save scummit. No. Camp up top if you want the win. That's all I got now. Time to spin. Roulette. We're gambling. No, don't gamble, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna hold the hammer forever. Looks good. Wee. Wee. Fucking shoot already, Buster. Can you bring items into this game mode? Like if I use a key totem, I think that would be worth experimenting with. Because if you can bring in like a key totem item, then my goodness, just keep rolling that until you get like electric enemies. And then you just win. This is the strat, obviously. If you're a little bit more challenged like I am in the skill department of this game, you can't just flawless the whole thing, then don't even try. Just camp it. Oh, that's a damaging zone. I just die right here. Obviously that was on purpose. Obviously it was on purpose. I want to see though. Whoa! That was my body. Not cool, man. Poison aura. Okay, I'm very interested. I'm very interested in seeing what that does. I'm also thinking that the arcane wand. Nope, no poison aura. It is gone. But this is a good opportunity to see that, my goodness, the splash damage of this thing is way bigger than the rocket. Is it not? This might be the goat. The goatum scrotum, as everyone says. This is nice. I like this. If you can actually proc arcane, then big man's dead. I would say you do have to watch out, like if I'm jumping over the edge like that. Yoink. And there's always going to be some, you know, a sniper crab could shoot me while I'm in the air right here. Not easily, but it will likely happen eventually. I don't know. I'm probably not good enough to get this without the camping. But that's okay, because the camping method does work. Maybe that's why Noisestorm leaves this in here. He knows people want to achievement hunt. At the same time, it should be hard. I'd be cool if you removed it. I just have to get good at the game. This is riveting gameplay. Now what you're going to want to do is just abuse the spot where the enemies cannot get to you and cannot hit you, and you're just going to sit there and win. Even with the abuse, this takes a while. This is not a quick challenge. I would almost say 50 is too many. Too much. But it is a nice round number. Even the lightning skulls just get absolutely shredded by lightning. Electro globe. Yoink! Oh! Don't you dare machine gun me. Machine gun crabby, am I right? Hiya! Just get smacked. I don't know if hammer's the move, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the air, a little bit too slow. I think I'm gonna call it though. Look, at the end of the day, you're looking for a tutorial, a guide kind of thing. All you gotta do is just abuse that middle ground. I would definitely recommend Electro Globe. I would recommend probably Katana just for that horizontal movement to avoid projectiles easier. And then, honestly, Lightning Scepter's huge. Seems like Arcane Wand's pretty nice. Cluster Launcher could probably get it done. If you're gonna abuse the top as well, you could just shoot rockets in. That could be nice. Really, a lot of weapons are gonna do well. Flamethrower could be pretty sick from the top area. If you just stay playing legit, then Flamethrower is a bit tougher for sure. But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back because I forgot. The arcade video. Do you hear him purring? Kind of. Okay. Sorry. In the arcade video, I'm like, yeah, we should probably go Nightmare because they spawn faster. But Nightmare's probably hurting us in Holdout. Why am I not just going easy? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with this cat with his fluffy butt? Okay? Why am I not just going easy? Let's do it. Let's just lightening it up easy. Let's see what happens. I'm confident. Confident that this will be very different. Says easy up top. Already through wave 2. Already through wave 3. Okay. Okay. Why did I go Nightmare? Already wave 5. There's 2 enemies per wave. Oh my goodness. I'm hitting this first try or I'm gonna toaster bath. Fire zone almost got me. Yeah, so look, these challenges do not require a specific difficulty, and you can use your knowledge of the difficulties to your advantage depending on the mode. Because we're already at wave 20. Now, I'm not saying I won't screw up, because I do stink at this game. But it's not super likely. Ooh. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I will continue to say that the MF and reload on this thing is brutal. I will abuse up here a little bit. Oh. I thought Blocker Skull was going to get me for sure right there, TBH. And again, you can still abuse this up here. Where is that guy going? Every actual engagement I have here is just like a guaranteed thing. And I love that he's just sitting here. He's just hanging out. I'm glad I came back to add additional recording here because this is... You guys get to see Chai. His name's Chai, but we call him Choi at times. Because that's just a funny change. Now he's out of here. Oh. He's leaving. His little blurry, fluffy butt in the background. Oh boy. Pretty much every electro globe is another wave. Doesn't even take a full one. Ah, can you imagine? There it is, 50. So yeah, guys, go ahead and drop that shit to easy. If your goal is just to beat the challenge and you don't, it's not like a training mode for you, then yeah, just go easy. You'll get it very easily. You can also sit up there. Tends to be the move. I was like, I wonder if I can go to 100, and then of course I get lazy. But yeah, it's that easy. It's that easy. First try on easy mode, and then for arcade, the last video on this, obviously being on a harder mode is better because they spawn faster and they still have super low health, so it doesn't actually screw you over, whereas it does screw you over in Holdout. So yeah, there you go. If you like the video, it does help me out. Subscribe for more. Your second favorite effort. I'm your guy for Crab Champions, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.